So most of you already know the drill by now, but for those of you who are new here, Smash is coming out real soon. So we're gonna dig up some spicy Newgrounds garbage to celebrate. Enjoy. So I've known this game existed for a long time. What I didn't know was that it's a hot pile of garbage. I'm sure most of you have at one point or another heard about Super Smash Flash. It's supposed to be exactly what it sounds like, a fan-made Super Smash Bros. Flash game. Problem is, it plays and controls very, very badly. Now, I'm used to playing terrible Flash games, so I'm no stranger to the shoddy controls, but I was expecting more from this as I've heard people praise it on multiple occasions. I'm not sure what they were all on, but this is a far cry from anything remotely playable. 13 characters are playable from the start, and you unlock a bunch more as you play. Most are returning staple characters, but there's a few here who haven't ever been in a Smash game before. Some who should arguably be in a real Smash game by now, and others who are this. The game has your typical classic and adventure modes inspired by the real games, which even have their own versions of break the targets and race to the finish sections. Speaking of race to the finish, I'm gonna be honest, playing this game gave me motion sickness worse than the Spyro Reignited trilogy. It's very hard not to get hit because of the controls, and every time you do get hit, you get sent flying in 80 different directions while the camera follows closely with your every move. I'm legitimately gonna vomit. I unlocked Jigglypuff and then had to lie down for a few minutes. So there's a sequel, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is good. It's actually so good that I wanted to play it with a controller. I didn't, but I wanted to. I genuinely wanted to because I actually wanted to get the most out of this game. I don't know how we got from point A to point B, but this isn't even in the same plane of existence as the first game. And the first game feels as though a 13-year-old who really likes Smash tried to make his own game. This, however, feels like an adult actually tried. Almost everything about this right off the bat feels like a real product that actual work went into to create. The pixel art and animations are fucking fantastic. The colors are vibrant and everything really pops. Right from the start, the roster is better because Goku. I honestly, genuinely can't believe I'm speaking this highly about a Flash game, but damn. And I haven't even gotten to the actual gameplay. This legitimately really feels like Smash. I can't believe they pulled it off. And they pulled it off better than a lot of the other Smash clones that cost actual money that I've played, like Rivals of Aether or Brawl Out. And I mean, it's got a few off-putting elements when it comes to quality of menus and stuff that do scream, this is a Flash game. But the actual gameplay itself doesn't at all. And the new characters they included aren't clones either. They're new characters with new movesets built from the ground up, and they fit right in with the rest of the fighters. Pretty much the only thing I have to complain about is the camera movement. I never liked that type of camera movement. I'm not sure what it's called or how to describe it, but if you've ever played Duck Game, it's like that. This game is really good though, so if you somehow have not played it before like me, go play it right now. Well, maybe finish the video first, but afterwards, go play it. And as quickly as the good came, the good went. Here's Super Smash X. As far as I can tell, it's your standard Smash clone. There are only 8 characters available, but all but 2 of them are characters that have never been in Smash, so we have plenty of newcomers such as Zero, Mega Man, that's not Mega Man, that's X, and Gamba. So I didn't realize at first, but there's no CPU player option, so I really don't think I can even play this properly. And also, for whatever reason, the top row of characters are only available to player 1, and the bottom row are only available to player 2. I stumbled around the menu for like at least a couple minutes wondering what the hell was even going on. I thought the game was just glitching out and not letting me select my character. I don't know. I tried getting into a match, but it just so happened that the level I chose spawned the second player on a platform that I couldn't reach, and I had no idea what player 2's controls were, so I had to just kill myself a bunch of times and then pick another stage. Picked another one, and oh god damn it. Alright, one more time. I'm really good at this game. I won. And here is the obligatory quiz game that I expect to see every time I make one of these videos. Although despite my experience with them, I think perhaps I may be a bit unprepared for this one. Ow! Fuck! Okay, so first question is asking me what the secret characters are from the first game. That's an easy one. 2 seconds in and we've already got typos. The questions it starts you off with are really obvious and easy, but then it starts asking shit that's subjective. I'm just guessing it's asking what the most popular characters are here, so I'll go with that. So the game is set up into sections. There's groups of questions that correlate to different Smash Bros. Games, and once you beat the first one, you advance to Melee. Who hold the power to change to a guy? If you call that a power, that would make for the most ineffective superhero of all time. Also, this is totally a trick question. If you get anything wrong, the failure screen is snarky as hell. I don't know who's responsible for making these games, but oftentimes the only thing worse than the typos is the grammar. For example, who are the character that are in 2D? Somehow this question manages to be both singular and plural simultaneously. Alright, on to Brawl. Honestly, I'm so lost in this one because it's asking me a bunch of questions about the number of fighters in the roster and how many of them are new, and I have absolutely no idea what the answers are to any of these questions except for the one that asks me what Brawl's adventure mode is called, so I just kind of clicked on shit till I got the answers right through trial and error, and then I beat it. Now I'm finally awesome. Remember how I said that game made me want to puke earlier? I take it back. This is way worse. This is a Flash game that's very clearly more than a little inspired by Smash. It's called The Fight for Glorton. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Who is Glorton, and why are we fighting for him? You get to choose between 6 available fighters. All are based on either foods or inanimate objects, but there are also all keyholes. There's really no way for me to explain this in a way that makes any kind of logical sense because it inherently doesn't. There's strawberry lock, peach lock, trash lock, coffee lock, ball lock, and aubergine lock. Why couldn't they just say fucking eggplant? They all have different fighting methods as seen on the character selection screen. Like, this one just has a gun, not like a laser gun or a water gun or anything. That's just straight up a pistol. Seems like kind of an unfair advantage. Between the camera, the soundtrack, and the sound effects, this is attacking at least 3 of my senses now. You're probably thinking 2, but I'm pretty sure I'm starting to taste vomit. Perhaps I shouldn't have picked the stage that's obviously trying to replicate Big Blue from Smash. I'm not sure how many times I can sing the same tune about controls being bad, but God, Smash Flash 2 got it right, so clearly it's possible. Why are so many of these games borderline unplayable? This one's just listed on Newgrounds as Super Smash Bros. Clock Day. What is Super Smash Bros. Clock Day, you might be asking? Well... Okay. So I covered this one briefly a while back in my Sonic Flash Games video, but it's been about a year and it seems appropriate to throw it in case anyone hasn't seen that one. As the name suggests, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog Smash game. It starts off with your standard, obligatory for any Sonic fan game, cheesy cutscene that's taking itself way too seriously. Who am I kidding? They do that in real Sonic games too. The first option is adventure mode, so I'm gonna check that out. Last time I played a Sonic, so this time I'm gonna try out some Knuckles. It actually starts off like a regular Sonic game, albeit not good, but the same general concept. Once you reach the end of the stage, you get into a regular fight with Tails, and now everything is coming right back to me. Just one hit sends a character flying across the screen, and it's pretty much impossible to figure out where the blast lines are, if there actually are any, or gauge any kind of idea what it takes to actually win a fight. After that, we're off to Angel Island, followed by a break the target stage that made me want to rip my hair out. After that, it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Platforming stage followed by a fight. I really don't need to see any more, and neither do you, so let's move on. This one is an RPG based in the universe of Smash, I guess. At first I thought the game was just broken because shit just kept happening and I couldn't actually do anything, and then it just kind of froze. I refreshed the page and that fixed it. Lucky me. So I did manage to get into the actual game, and it's your typical, badly programmed, turn-based Flash RPG. Using normal and strong attacks uses up MP, I'm guessing that's magic, and using a weak attack gives you time to store up MP to be able to use stronger ones. Eventually, the option to use a, special attack pops up, and you need 8 MP to use it. I waited a while before I actually tried it, gradually chipping away at Bowser Jr.'s HP, and I wish I had known earlier that this special attack is a one-hit KO. Wasted a bunch of time. So I beat Bowser Jr., who then proceeded to fly into the air and then explode or some shit, and then we see Castle Siege. And then Dreamland. I'm fucking lost, man. DDD gives us a nice little seizure. He apparently called a meeting that if you don't attend, you die. And unfortunately, Waddle Dee forgot all about it, so now it's time to... Dio? Turns out this was only episode 1, and the Bowser Jr. fight was the only one in the game. I don't know if they made a part 2, but seeing as how I have no idea what's supposed to be going on in this story, I'm not invested enough to find out. Ultimate Super Brawl. There's 3 characters, and I'm pretty sure most of you won't even recognize the couple that I managed to recognize. There's Jazz Jackrabbit from Jazz Jackrabbit, Zool from Zool, and a caveman. he's got to be from a game, I'm sure, but I have no idea what it could possibly be. And par for the course with these, like the other Smash clones, it controls badly, is buggy as hell, and is just all around very not good. Unlike Smash though, this one has a health bar like a regular fighting game. I'll admit it's kind of cool that they made a game that included a couple pretty much forgotten video game characters, but outside of that, we have just yet another in a long list of unremarkable and forgettable dime a dozen Flash games that try to emulate a popular series. And thus, the ending of this video is now just as anticlimactic as most of the games I covered, or at least that's the excuse I'm going with. Thank you all for watching, have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care. Hi, Johnny. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, maybe go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to see more. If you want to see more right now, there's a couple videos right there you can check out. And if you want to help me live and eat food and not die, my Patreon link is right there too.